I come to save the day.
That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way. Yes, sir, when there is...
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Shift Happens, week number 126. It's the Green Hornet. So we're dedicating this week's shift as we're since we're syndicated.
Yes.
We've got to dedicate our videos, right?
Yep. We do.
And this week's video is dedicated to little Aiden.
Little Aiden.
I like to call him I call him 8-Ball.
8-Ball.
Julie, we meet with her Friday with some cool stuff. We're going to be chilling out with Miss Julie. But here's why we're dedicating this to Aiden, because he wants to be Dr. Mike. Because here's what he says: he wants to do his hair like Dr. Mike, and not like me.
If you guys just grow yours just a little bit longer, it'll be the same.
You know, I'm already got a head start though.
Yeah. Just a little bit. We'll put a little
We
spike.
got to do some serious work up there though. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Or a toupee.
So what's that?
You know though,
You grow it out and it'll look
Actually,
like
if you
hair.
look at it, he's got a breeder right here.
He's got a what?
He's got a breeder right there. Got one breeder right here. Look at it.
There you go.
No, that one's just long. It's not a breeder. So anyway,
Your ears are turning red.
So this one is dedicated to the flu, and here we were just talking about this before we did the shift. We've got a lot of videos dedicated to the flu. I guess
it's a hot topic.
Oh, it's a hot topic, all right.
It's an epidemic.
Oh, mass. I mean, what did I hear? Omaha's a hot spot right now. You want to know why? Check this out. Yeah, because I did something last night that I normally don't do. Is I watched the news, and I was watching our local ABC affiliate, and it's out of control in Omaha. That's what she says. It's out of control because there's 890 flu cases. 890.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 890. It's out of control.
How many people are in Omaha?
A lot more than that. So what is it, Omaha? What is it, like 600,000?
Yeah, it's half Bell plus.
That's just
So I'm not good with math, but if there's 890 reported cases of the flu, now I don't know how they do that, because I don't know if they went off the Facebook flu tracker, because that's scientific. But if it's on the internet, you got to believe it. So I divide that into 600,000. I don't know, Ashley, you're smart. You got your shoes on. Take them off. Do the math. So I was just kidding. Leave your shoes on. So, but anyway, here's the deal: is I think it's gross. And before I get going, I'll let you guys talk, because I'm on a freaking rampage now.
Just go.
But they were showing it last night about how to avoid the flu and what you have to do to avoid getting the flu. And I'll be the last person to talk about food for those of you out there that get all bent out of shape. The coach is talking about eating and food, because I'm the last person to do that. But this is what amazed me, is they're showing people standing in line like sheep will get this. And it was just, they're showing these people getting in their arms and stuff blowing up their nose. And then in the background, there was this big Runza cup. And it was, you're going to get your flu shot to avoid the flu. Oh, by the way, look at my Runza cup. It's like, contradiction or not. And so, go ahead.
They're pushing the flu shot and the flu epidemic and pandemic and all these other things. You drive down the road, and there are signs littering both sides of the street showing, oh, get your flu shot here, get your flu shot here.
Well, I like what it just said, littering. That's pretty good.
Littering.
Yeah.
Littering and...
Well, here's what I want to know. If they do that, they litter that junk out there, and the politicians put their signs in the road. And is there a law or something the politicians have to have them removed by a certain date? What's the certain date they got to have those signs out of the yard? Oh, look at that. Chiropractic man's onto something, isn't he? How about that? So here, think about this. And this is my theory. This is a theory I have here. So, we have more people getting the flu shot now than we've ever had before. And they said that last night. More people are getting the flu shot. Remember that. More people, January 16th, 2013, getting the flu shot. Look how I did that.
That's nice.
It's pretty good, wasn't it?
I hope so.
So January 16th, 2013, getting their flu shot. Now more than ever. So here's what's going to happen is, if the flu... Look at that. See, he's just...
Guess I'm a big watch so we can see.
Hey, get serious.
Yeah, get serious. But listen to Mom. I got bifocals.
You're the one that always does it to us.
I got bifocals. But more people right now getting the flu shot than ever before. I guarantee you what they're going to say, this was the worst flu season ever. Is that a contradiction?
Just slightly.
Where would it be?
Interesting.
You have more people getting the flu shot, but they're going to say it was the worst first flu season ever. So I guess the shot doesn't frickin' work, does it?
Well,
It's coming,
according
man.
to the place that one of our ladies up front said, she was in, I think it was a Walgreens or something, or the lady giving the shots said, this here is going to, if it works, it's going to depress your immune system for up to 2 weeks before it kicks in.
What a way to cover your tail.
Which is another word of saying you're going to get the flu in less than 2 weeks because it's going to depress your immune system before it kicks in. So how do we know if it even works if you already get the flu? Because then your body's going to develop its normal immunoglobulins and antibodies against it. So you don't need this flu shot then.
This is where we need the Pink Floyd song Money.
You can throw that in.
I think, and we had one of Peggy yesterday. She tells me, she goes that she thinks that there's something that they're putting into the flu shot so that people will get the flu, so they'll be driven to have to buy more flu junk.
We should list those ingredients.
I think she's right on.
So, yeah.
So, and we've got people that are being thrown.
This is unbelievable that we have a young press member here that's studying and going to nursing school, and they told her she cannot continue going to classes until she gets the flu shot. She fought tooth and nail because she knows what happened to her daughter, and there's a lot of things there, and finally she just said,
Okay, stop right there. So if she didn't get the flu shot, why was she not going to be able to go to class?
because she was a danger to others.
So if she doesn't get the flu shot, but everybody else in the room had the flu shot, and if she didn't get it, she was a danger to others.
Correct.
Now, I'm not as smart as some of our New Mexico doctors, but doesn't that not make sense, or is it just me? I mean, I'm old, I'm getting senile, I got bifocals.
Continuation of the story is part 2. Continuation is that, well, she got the flu shot, and guess what? A week later, she is suffering from the worst flu. She has been sick as a dog all week.
Well, she should have got it sooner.
That's right. See, obviously she got the flu shot
Yes.
sooner than
She's
she would.
thinking.
But she has never been this sick in her entire life, and she knows that it wasn't from the flu, it was what she was injected from.
No, they'll never say that.
They will never say that.
Well, they're going to
She's
say
a
she
nurse.
should have
She
got
is a
sooner.
very intelligent young lady, and she knows what's going on. This is what happened to her, and she fought tooth and nail not to get it. She got it, and look what happened.
What about one of your patients?
Yeah, well, my patients or any others, I mean, there's that, the big news was about that nurse in Indiana who was fired because she wouldn't get the flu shot. She wouldn't get it, they fired her because they said exact same thing. They're an endangerment.
You know what's interesting off that is Ashley's raising her hand. She must have like a spasm or something back there. What's interesting off that, and I said this probably 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, with all the mercury that's in our vaccines. And I said this a long time ago, you're going to see a huge increase in Alzheimer's because of all the crap that they're dumping into you. So what a great way to, here with my conspiracy theory again, what a great way to increase your profit share. We know, because the studies show that it will increase your risk of Alzheimer's. So if we do it, what a great way to promote business down the future. That's ethics. Yes, Ashley.
I was gonna say, I remember my aunt. She got a new job as a CNA in the electrical system, and they wouldn't.
Can she say?
I'll leave it up.
Okay.
The allegiance of something system. I was just saying for short, right? Anyway.
Your aunt was working at a certain healthcare system.
Yes, and she had just gotten the job, and they required her to get the flu shot, and she said no, and they said
throw me
that
Cookie
she
Monster.
wouldn't get the job if she didn't. You mean Emma?
Elmo, yeah.
But
So
if she
this
wouldn't,
is Ashley talking. Keep going.
And so she said, fine, I'll get it. She went and got it, and they asked her when she could start, and she said, well, I'm homesick, so I can't start now. She got the flu, so she had to start later.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so anything in closing, because we've probably been on a while. I'm sorry I got on a tangent there.
So in closing, let's ask you this question. Is your body's own defense mechanism, which is your immune system, do you think that it's stronger and better apt to take care of these flu viruses than something that's synthetic, that's made by man, not by nature, and put into your body? Which one do you think is a better way of doing it? Should we support the natural immune system that we have in our own body by getting adjusted and helping our body to function the best it possibly can? Yes, Elmo?
I think the body knows.
Or should we trust in this man-made stuff that by the looks of the way things are going, if this is the biggest flu epidemic we've ever had, and more people are getting vaccinated,
Wow.
look at the numbers of it. Look at how much advertising is going on for this. How many shots they're giving away now.
They're not giving it away. There's somebody's paying for it, man.
But
Hey,
what?
it's not working. Let's have
But
more.
what about the ones that they don't use? What do they have to do to them?
What do they have to do with those? Elmo wants to know.
Elmo wants to know. Let's tell Elmo. These unused flu vaccines are considered toxic waste.
So they don't go in Oscar's trash can. They go where?
Good point. Yeah, these biohazard dump. Very special place for these toxic chemicals. And we're putting them directly into our bloodstream. Having fun with Elmo?
Just playing with my doll.
Alright.
Alright, so with that,
Guys,
8 Ball, Aiden, this was for you, little buddy.
love you, man.
So
See you later.
peace out.